Hello my friends, my name is Forge. Now today we are taking a look at a very huge add-on, and this is an add-on made by JEBR Gaming. And it's actually been a while since I've taken a look at an add-on by JEBR Gaming, but of course he's been really busy at working on Expansion Plus, which introduces a ton of brand new biomes, a bunch of brand new blocks, items, mobs, and much more. Let's take a look at this. We ourselves a volcanic biome inside the game. How incredible is this? Now, if you are playing in 1.14's betas, this is currently broken. Of course, if you try to use any of your skins are completely broken. Whenever you enable a pack, you won't be able to see very many of the blocks or anything like that. So there is a bunch of bugs going on with that one. But just go and test around with it. Just see if you can get working or something like that. But of course, credits to JEBR for just making this incredible pack. So whenever you go down the settings, you can enable it. It's out of global resources. And if you go ahead and do that, there will be some options that you'll be able to go and do for that one. So I'm going to go back down the settings, back down the global resources, and there's our expansion plus. I'm going to enable that. And then if I click on this, we have ourselves light mode or dark mode. It's pretty much down to your own preference of how you want to play the game. But then whenever you go inside the world, you just go and enable it just like you would any other behavior pack in any other resource pack. So just beginning over here, we have ourselves some brand new icons, but we do have ourselves a bunch of things. Like we have brand new bookshelves, we have ourselves stained planks, stained bricks, stained fence. So if I were to go and come over here, and if I go ahead and type in like stained, I'm going to go ahead and show you this really quickly. There is a lot of things. So let's see if I can actually spell correctly. So there we go. We have ourselves all of the different stained items. So really cool things. So I can go and grab all of these. And these basically function like your standard Minecraft blocks. I will have a link down below to the download. And so you can go ahead and see like all the different crafting recipes and stuff like that. But we do have ourselves the different things. The white stained planks, the gray, the purple magenta. Pretty cool. And even our lanterns. And you can actually go ahead and use these as well for like actual lighting. And that's actually just really, really awesome. But the next thing is that we do have ourselves some brand new mobs. So coming all the way over here, if I were to show you, look at all these mobs. We got a bunch of them. And we even got ourselves a few spawn eggs for blocks. I'm not kidding you. These actually spawn in blocks. Now, this is actually a very clever way of putting these in creative mode. I don't know how anyone has never thought of this before, but this is just really, really brilliant. So if you want to make yourself a barrier block within creative mode, right now you have to go ahead and do a /give command. But if you just want to go ahead and put it within the creative interface, this is your next best bet. Because you can just go ahead and place it down, and this is an actual barrier block. How awesome is that? I can go ahead and place that down. That's an actual portal. It will take you to the actual end, so you're not going inside there. Then the nether portal block, this will also take you to the nether as well. So I go inside there. As you can see, it's going to go and go straight to the nether. And there are a few things inside the nether as well. And my game just crashed. So we do have ourselves a few new ores around here. We do have ourselves some gold ore that now spawns in here. So if I go ahead and come inside here, and if I type in nether, you can also find yourself the nether reactor core, which I don't think that does anything. We also got ourselves the stage 1 of the nether reactor core, and then we got ourselves the dead nether reactor core. But other than that, we do have ourselves nether coal ore, another gold ore, and then standard nether quartz. But we also got ourselves the nether creeper, which I never thought I would see this. No, okay, that was actually intended there. But yeah, there's our creeper. This is going to be a very hard creeper to actually spot inside this dimension. I mean, if I were to go ahead and place down this creeper right here, if this creeper was actually turned around, which he is right now, look at that. Wouldn't that be difficult to actually spot? Look at that. He almost blends in perfectly well. If it wasn't for that shadow and outlines, you definitely wouldn't know that there was a creeper right here. I guess this could be a deadly foe. There's another one right there. I actually didn't see him until then. And right over there too. You see, like they blend in fairly well. But let's go back to the overworld. There are a bunch of different mobs inside here as well. There is the zookeeper. There is the peacock, which I love a good old peacock. We do have ourselves swans. We have ourselves a zushroom. Not sure what that is. We have ourselves a tiger, a pirate villager, and then a shark. Alright, they also got muddy pigs and penguins and a skunk. We will go ahead and take a look at those right now. So, here we go with the first one, the zookeeper. So, yeah, it's the zookeeper. I'm not sure if you can trade with them, though. Let's see. Can I trade with you, buddy? I can't trade with them. Oh, my goodness. I kind of wish I could trade with them. That'd be so cool if you can go ahead and trade with them and get yourself, like, different mobs and stuff like that. Like, you can be the guy where you get yourself different spawn eggs and stuff. But, anyway, we do have ourselves this one right here, which that's going to be the peacock. Pretty awesome, very beautiful. There's our Mushroom, which is a zombie. Alright, doesn't burn in the daylight either, so you gotta be careful about them. We got tigers, and I think that there can be an orange one, it's like that. But here's our pirate villager. Pretty awesome looking dude, I like him quite a bit. And we do ourselves the shark. And I'm sorry I had to spot him on land. He's a land shark now. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's going after the villager. Villager, run! Is he gonna... Okay, maybe he's not going after the villager. Maybe he just wanted to hang out over here. I don't know. But we do ourselves our muddy pig. And I will show you what that guy is in a moment. But we do ourselves our muddy pig, which we all know is from Minecraft Earth and stuff like that. But get inside there, two of them went inside there. Oh my goodness. But we do ourselves our penguin. I'm pretty sure the penguin should be inside the Arctic. But, you know what, I'm just going to spot him right here. And obviously a penguin wouldn't survive all the way out here. But look how adorable he is. Please tell me, where is Kowalski? And where is the other fellow penguins? You gotta tell me. Okay, they're probably on an adventure somewhere. But there's our skunk. And I don't think that these will actually spray you. Are you gonna spray me? Are you gonna spray me? He's looking at me like he wants to. Oh, he actually sprays you. He actually sprays you. I did not actually expect that. Please, stay away from me. Okay? I don't want to be sprayed by no Minecraft skunk. So he throws like, I think that might be nausea or is that poison? I'm not too sure what that potion effect is. But I was not expecting that. Now, as I mentioned earlier, he did introduce some biomes. But I'm not entirely sure how many biomes there actually are. But I did actually find this one biome, which this is a huge biome. This is actually the volcanic biome, I believe. So you can find yourself like basalt. So if I go ahead and come over here, and if I type in basalt, you can go ahead and turn this into a few different variants. You can have yourself carved basalt bricks. We can also get ourselves the smooth basalt, mossy basalt bricks, cracked basalt bricks, and then normal basalt bricks. So this is basically what they look like. And these are going to be a really cool type of mythical block that you could probably just go and use within builds. I'm not the biggest fan of the mossy one though. But, you know, it looks pretty interesting. But we got ourselves the cracked variant and then the basalt bricks as well. So basically just the black variants of the standard brick stuff that we know and love inside Minecraft today. But anyways, if I were to go and come back over here, there are a few more blocks I want to go and bring up. Because there are some brand new bookshelves. So coming inside of here, type in bookshelf. There are some brand new bookshelves and also the original oak bookshelf that was renamed to the empty oak bookshelf. I don't know how I feel about that. I really don't like the fact that all these are filled up, but the oak one gets emptified. I really don't know, but all these do have their own unique design, and they do look really, really cool. So a lot of these different designs you probably have seen all over the internet as well, including on Quark and a bunch of other mods. But this is our empty bookshelf. Yeah, poor guy. There's our dark oak one, looks pretty cool. The birch one, the spruce, the acacia, and jungle. In my own personal opinion, I would actually love to see these introduced to the game. Why weren't these introduced inside of 1.14? I think this should have been introduced inside the Village of Pillage update, inside all the new villages. It would have made sense, right? It would have been really, really cool just to use all these different bookshelves. But of course, we also got ourselves candles. And oh my goodness, there's a lot of candles. These are using all the different colors that's on the game as of right now. So you can get yourself like red candles, blue candles. But the unfortunate thing is that these are using the textures of the clay, and I really do not like that whatsoever. I really do not like the color of clay inside the game. It's absolutely horrible. Excuse me, terracotta. I'm used to it whenever it used to just be called clay. But of course, you can also go ahead and get yourselves some brand new lanterns. Well, there's actually only one new lantern. There is the dark stone lantern. But if I were to go ahead and grab this, the dark stone lantern does not light up anything. Matter of fact, it just makes things darker. So I believe that's the whole point about that one. But of course, I want to go ahead and travel to the end dimension, because there is some brand new things that you can go ahead and get inside the end dimension. So the best thing I can actually do is just go ahead and come inside here. And I'm so glad that there is a spawn egg for this. And if only there's like an end gateway one, that'd be pretty awesome. But let's go right into the end, and those make things so much easier. But anyway, there is some brand new structures inside the end. I believe that this might be one of the only structures. I could be wrong though. And oh my goodness, there's a bunch of mobs in here as well. We'll go and look at those here in a moment. But of course, I can just go show you this. This is a new tree, which is called the pinwall plant. And this looks like it's like a log. Can I turn this into planks? I can make that into planks. And I can only assume that the pinwall can also make like different stairs, stuff like that. So if I type in Pinwald, I spelled it completely wrong. Oh, it's Finwald, not Pinwald. Oh my god. So yeah, you cannot make stairs, but you got yourself the Fincris. That's actually really interesting. This is a new grass called Finfleur. We got ourselves the actual plant right there. And I'm not sure what this plant could be used for. Maybe it could be used for like something. I mean, I don't really know. But this is a very cool looking block. Oh, there's like a lantern. Okay. But this is still a pretty cool looking block. And of course, pretty much it for that. But what are these? These are ender skeletons. Oh my goodness. They have Spider-Man eyes. But they look really, really terrifying. You know what? Get down there. You enjoy life down there. Oh wow. I was actually thinking that he's going to go down to the void. But these wall crossbows, so you gotta be careful. Now there are some burning ores as well. There is gonna be sapphire ore. So if I come inside of here and I type in like endstone, if I can actually type correctly, so end. We got ourselves emerald ore inside of here. The ender reactor core. What does this do anything? I'm not too sure, but this is still actually really, really cool. We got ourselves the ender creeper, and they can actually just live alongside the enderman, the ender dragon, and the endermites. But there's our ender reactor core. I kind of think that there should have been the ender reactor core inside the game. That would have been actually quite cool, to be honest. Just having like an ender version of the Nether reactor. But of course, we also got ourselves the ender creeper. But he still looks really, really cool. I like him quite a bit. It also looks like the Finwall tree can also be grown at like different heights. So that's actually fairly cool. There are some structures that you can find throughout the world. And this is one of them. This is classified as a small pirate ship. So you're going to be able to get yourself like stone swords, emeralds, and all this loot is exactly the same. No matter where you go, you'll always find that same loot. But you can also go and trade with the different characters right here. Pretty awesome stuff. And plus you can get yourself a free grindstone. But there's also a larger variant. So if I were to go ahead and do slash summon, I'm going to go ahead and show you that really quickly. Because this is, oh, it's right there. I was going to do slash summon because you can't do that. But this is actually just really lucky. It just spawned right in front of me. But here you can find yourself like food sellers, you can find yourself fish sellers, even a bookseller and a captain. So what are you? You are the bookseller. Okay, so for the captain, looks like you also get yourself a nice little parrot, whereas it's quite fitting since they are pirates. But for the captain, you can go ahead and trade with them as well. So pretty cool stuff. I'm not sure what all the trades are, but I'm just going to go ahead and look inside the captain's quarters. So here, there is a flintlock pistol. There's also some gunpowder and as well as a music disc. But anyway, we do got ourselves the flintlock pistol. And this is actually really cool because you actually can go ahead and have like a little animation for that. And you can go and shoot it off, but there's only like one shot inside of that. But anyways, now below the surface of the ocean, there is going to be some brand new mobs that you can go and locate. There is swordfish, which if I come right over here, we have ourselves our swordfish. We also got ourselves the emerged, which is basically the skeleton variant of the drowned. It looks pretty cool. We got ourselves a little fish right there. So this is actually just called fish. So glad to know that he actually introduced a new type of fish. But there's also going to be whales. And so for the whales, they're just going to go ahead and enjoy life. He looks really happy, to be honest. I think that is where I'm actually going to end off the review. Because I actually think that there is a lot of really cool things out of here. But I'm not going to be able to show you every single aspect. There is palm trees and stuff like that. But you can just go ahead and explore the world and see what other type of things that you could probably discover throughout the world. Because there's some really cool things, trust me. Now if you do want to go ahead and get this, there will be a link down below. And go ahead and let JEBR Gaming know about how well he actually did with this. Because he did an incredible job at creating everything for this pack. Now down below in the comments, just let me know what you think of this pack. And if you enjoyed this video, then also let me know by leaving a like on it. And subscribe so you never miss an upload. And for now, I hope you have a logical day. And I will catch you next time. Bye.